Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a couple of things I bought, mostly to treat myself because I've been doing a lot of stuff for my grad work and I recently got paid, so I bought myself a couple of things that I will share with you guys today. This might be the most I'll buy in a little bit because I'm still trying to figure out like my financial situation, so I've been cutting back a little bit on buying figures and stuff due to space and financial constraints, but I did have a couple of things I really wanted to get that was on my wish list, so I got these. So first we have these two Genshin blind boxes. I bought them from the official Hoyo store, and we're going to figure out which character I got today. It's a surprise for even me as well. And the next one was one that's been on my list for a while now. Is the T-Most figure line for Liz or Marin's cosplay from mydressupdarling. I've been hearing amazing things about the T-Most figure, and I really like Liz. She's one of my favorite cosplays that Marin does outside of Shizuku-tan or Shizuku from, again, mydressupdarling. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm just going to take the Liz figure and we're going to do that for our figure unboxing, and then for our merch unboxing, we'll unbox the tiny Genshin figures. So these are the two figures I got. I got them from the Genshin store. Now I do have to say that they're a bit pricey for being tiny figures. However, I did heard that this line, which I've seen before for Leeway and Modstack characters, are from Apex, and Apex is known to make very good figures. So I'm hoping that despite the price that they're fairly high quality. And so these are like gachas, so I haven't bought in a blind box in a while because I've been trying to lay off the gacha boxes. I already have to do them in game, so I try not to do them in person too because I felt like it's a waste of money if I get a character I don't really like. But for the Inazuma line, I saw a couple of characters that I would like from this series. So I'm going to try and focus this a bit. I apologize for the lighting being wonky. It's been raining for a while at where I'm working at right now, and then also I've been getting home fairly late because of school and grad work. So I apologize if the lighting is a bit weird. I just didn't want to wait till weekend to open these, so we're doing it now. So we have a couple of characters that are here. I find like the Inazuma characters I like more than the other characters. So for the two that I really want, I want either Ayaka because she is my girl, I love her so much, or I want the Raiden Shogun because I also really like the Raiden Shogun and I think her design is really cool. And then for the two that I don't mind getting but maybe would rather have like Raiden or Ayaka would be Yoimiya because I really like her design, and then of course my boy Kazuha. I think he's really cool too, but again, I like my two girls. And then for the last two that I kind of don't want is Sayu and Goru. I'm not too attached to their characters, so I'm kind of hoping not to get them, but we'll see. And then I don't want the secret. The secret is actually the Inazuma statue, and for once I actually don't want to be lucky enough to pull that because I feel like I'd rather have a character than the statue. But we'll hope and see, and hopefully I could get at least one of the characters that I really, really want. I just want to show you guys the box a bit more. Now this is from the official Hoyo storefront on Amazon. So it has the authentic sticker, and so this is an authentic box. So let's open this and see what we get, who we get. I'm not going to look at the sticker because I heard the sticker spoils you. Oh god, I think I peeked at the sticker. Away! Okay, let's see what we get. We got the Raiden Shogun, guys! Oh my god. I was hoping to get her. She's one of the people from the list of characters I wanted, so let's fix her up and then we'll talk about how she looks. Okay, so this is how she looks. I will take some more videos and some close-ups in a little bit, but I really do like how she looks. I think the cobblestone is a good base. I do like it. It's very simple but also very nice and not a plain base. I do have to say the figure is quite high quality for the price, and so I'm not too mad about it because I was a little annoyed about it being almost as expensive as like a normal price figure. But now that I got a good look at her, I can see where that price tag comes in. Apex did a really good job sculpting all the different pieces of the Raiden Shogun. I do have to say her little purple sword is a bit small, so it's easy to lose if you're not careful. So just make sure that you have the sword with you. So hopefully I don't lose the sword anytime soon. But this is how she looks, and she looks really pretty. So now we're going to go on to the next blind box. So hopefully I don't get a duplicate because I just bought 2 boxes. I don't know if they take them from the same pack or not. So let's hope I don't get a duplicate because I really don't want one. Okay, I need to take the thing away. Okay. Okay, and then open up the pack. Oh, okay, so we got Kazuha, which is not too bad, honestly. I kind of wish I got Ayaka, but I'm not complaining because I got the Raiden Shogun, and she was on one of my top priorities, so I would say that's pretty good. And Kazuha was one of the ones that I don't mind getting, so let's put him together, and then I will talk about him a bit more. Okay, so this is Kazuha. Now, I really like, again, the details are really nice. I forgot to mention this for the Raiden Shogun, but one complaint I do have about these figures is that their heads are so hard to get into their bodies. Oh my goodness, like I was struggling so hard, especially with Kazuha, to get his head into his body. But we made it, and I didn't break him, luckily. I do have to say, again, the sword is really small, so just be careful when you're assembling, don't lose it. And I do like the fact that they have metal pegs in their bases. Now I know metal pegs are usually reserved for like more high-end like scale figures because it's just, you just want to keep them secured onto the base, don't want them falling and breaking. So I don't know why these have it, maybe because Apex usually makes like scale figures, so by default they just put base pegs in the little figures, the little mini figures. But I do like him, he's really cute. And the best part about this line, and the other lines I think do this too, is that you could connect them together using the cobblestone. So that's pretty cute. So I can't wait to display these two again together. I'm kind of sad I didn't get Ayaka, but at the same time I got the Raiden Shogun, so that definitely makes up for it. And I also got Kazuha, which is pretty cool too because I actually kind of like Kazuha. So this is it for like the merch section. So now we're just going to go to the figure unboxing. Okay, so now we have the Liz/Marin figure from mydressupdarling. Okay, I've been in a mydressupdarling mood because at the recording of this video, it's probably going to end by the time this video is out. But as to the recording of this video, mydressupdarling season 2 has been airing, and I've been obsessed over mydressupdarling, which is very funny because I had such a love-hate relationship with mydressupdarling when season 1 came out. So I went from like being like, this is a cool anime, to being like, I really need more merch of this anime. I do have Shizuku-tan, who is just sitting very comfortably on my desk at the moment, but I wanted to get this Liz-tan figure because this is from the Timos line, and I've been hearing a lot of good news about the Timos line. It's basically another high-scale version of Taito figures, and Taito, when they make these Timos lines, they're typically not that expensive, and they typically give high quality, and they're typically bigger than your normal Taito figures, and they really have cute heart bases. And you know how I feel about bases, I love unique bases. So all of that drawn me to Liz, and I really wanted to unbox her, so we're gonna unbox her because I got her on a really good deal off of Amazon. So I'm really happy about that. So let's do this, and then I'll come back and I'll say my final remarks. Okay, so this is how she looks. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the lighting does not do her justice. She looks fantastic in person. Taito has done it again. I tell you, Taito does it well every time. They never miss, and this is no exception. Their Tmos figure line is for a really good price, I would say. Has so much details that she can almost pass as a scale. Almost. I feel like if she had a bit more shading in certain areas, she could probably pass as a scale. But she's really big. Like, she's very big. Probably one of the more bigger figures I have. Maybe Makima can probably be a bit bigger than her, but honestly, she may beat out Makima by a little bit. Her hair sculpt is beautiful. Like, honestly, like, the flowiness of the hair sculpt is just amazing. Her ruffles on her like outfit, both on her shirt and her like top and her like panty bottoms, beautiful as well. The ruffles were done in a very nice way. They even use see-through plastic to kind of give like the gray effect of her outfit. And then of course the white stuff have like very beautifully sculpted bows and just overall a nice thing. Her wings are also well done. I think her tail was a bit difficult to get in at first, but it's still a very nice touch, especially to have it kind of like looped the way it does. It gives a lot of movement to the figure. The base is simple but perfect. I think this Tmos, the one thing about these Tmos figures is they have a very similar base. They have this like heart-shaped base, and it works. Like, honestly, it works. Even though they have it for almost all their figures, it's still a nice touch, especially for figures like My Dress Up Darling figures, and I think they have one for Oshinoko for Ai. The heart is very on theme, it's very simple, and it's very beautiful. And then her nails are actually painted, which is something you don't see a lot in prize figures. Typically their nails are not painted, even though I love to see it in pictures of scale figures with their nails painted. But her nails are actually painted in a nice black color, so that's really nice. Her face, her mouth sculpt is probably one of the few mouth sculpts I won't complain about, because her mouth sculpt is very beautiful. Like, they actually sculpted the teeth and the tongue, so you could clearly see that she is smiling and she has fangs, so that was a big plus. And then just her overall like pose, I think is pretty canon to the show. Obviously it's a little different because of just based on the source material, but it's very much a pose that I would expect Liz to be in if Marin was cosplaying her. So I feel like the pose is pretty canon, especially with the hand movements. It's very similar to the pose that she did in the show. So overall, this figure is amazing. I'm surprised I even got it for the price I did. It was very much around the same price, even cheaper than some figures that I have bought, and they're nearly not even as close quality to this. So I am very satisfied with this figure. I feel like it was a very nice purchase. What I might do, I know this is not really canon, is what I might do is I might buy a doll skirt and probably display her with a little skirt instead of just the panties. I'm not really sure yet if I want to do that. I like to see cosplayers that have like her skirt on too. I think it's cute. So I might get a skirt for her, I might not, but I might just display her like this. But I think her body sculpt as well is really well done. So just everything about this figure is just amazing. Whoever thought of this Timos line and actually got these figures into production for the quality and price it is, I applaud them, because this is, I don't know, it's probably one of the best figures I reviewed on this YouTube channel. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's a really good figure. I could brag about this figure all day, but I'm really tired because I came back from school. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. She looks amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please stick around for the speed paint, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.